How we doing? I am your host, Robert T. Gardner Jr., also known as Dr. Rob. Welcome to Station BOB. And let me tell you a little about thee. I am a kid from a Harlem hood who turned out good. I got educated like I should. Now I know how to help you grow to become the best of your being in life, love, and work. With that said, I am here to provide you with some clarity associated with the perplexity of the challenges in your life, love, and work. So, without further ado, let's get down on it. Enjoy the show. Yes. Welcome once again, my friend, to Station BOB, where you listen to learn how to become the best of your being in life, love, and work. And of course, I am your host, Dr. Rob. And as usual, I am filled with joy, enthusiasm, and excitement. And then Amanda's here today.
Hello.
Indeed. And so today is Amanda and Dr. Rob Debate Gate. And we have what we believe is another interesting topic to debate. And that would be gender roles in marriage. You know, remember the gender roles from the 1970s? The man is the man and the woman is just a woman. That's all she is. Take care of my kids. I want to see you in my bed by 9:30. You understand that, Amanda?
Yes, I do.
All right. So that's what we're talking. Gender roles are they still applicable? Gender roles from the 1970s, are they still applicable in the year 2022? So I'm not for gender roles, but Amanda, what say you on the gender roles in marriage today?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me once again, Dr. Rob. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Don't give me a hard time today, Amanda, okay?
That's what I'm here for.
Yes, indeed. So you just keep on pushing.
I will do. So I do think that I don't think that gender roles are really applicable from the 70s to today because
but I mean, are you for gender roles? Because that's
I'm
what we're
for gender roles in a certain areas.
So let's talk about the gender roles that you are for.
Okay. I'm for gender roles when it comes down to things that need to be fixed in a house.
Okay, so the woman should do that? Is that what you're saying?
Of course not. I think that's a man's job.
Okay, fixing things in the house. Okay, what other gender roles do you?
As far as keeping the house in neat and neat order, yes, I think that's the woman's.
So the man should just watch the games and throw popcorn up in the air and it falls on the floor. Then my good woman is going to just clean all that up while I'm watching the games and farting and belching and popcorn and potato chips just falling all over the place. Is that what you're telling me? That's the woman's job?
That's in the rest of the house. Your man cave is how you keep your man cave.
But no, I'm in the living room because I'm the man. So I watch football and basketball and baseball where I want. Remember? Who's the man around here?
Yeah, well, the man can be the man, but happy wife, happy life.
Okay. But we're talking gender roles. So there could be no happiness with gender roles.
Well, I think it can be.
Because
that's something that I think that should be discussed during the dating process, during the courting process, during the engagement process. Because gender roles should be discussed at that time because that way you know what it's going to be like when you get into the marriage, when you move into the home together, when you get your first home. You know, okay, all right. If you want to throw popcorn and you want to, be a pig about things, not so clean and not so neat. Okay, great. Fine. But know that you need to clean that up.
that I need to clean it up.
Then you need to at least make my job a little bit easier by not having so much to do. Because if you think about the many rooms and the many things that needs to be done in the house, it would be a little difficult for a woman just to do all of that. Now, like I said, with the cleaning, I mean, with the guy fixing everything, yeah. I'm going to say, okay, yeah. But with the cleaning, I think that should be up to the woman, because we are very particular when it comes to cleaning.
So what about who takes out the garbage? Who cooks? Wait, so let's just define the gender roles, okay?
Okay.
You know, I'm going to, think about housework and the children. Okay. That's what we're talking about. So that means the woman would cook, clean, tend to the children, school needs, homework, nurture, hug them, because, after all, I am a man and I need to watch the games on the weekend because I'm working hard all week being the breadwinner. And although you work, I must be able to make more than you, because that's what men do, right? I'm not going to feel good about myself if I don't make more than you. What do you think about that?
That's something that the pressure men put on themselves. I think men put that on themselves, because if you are making a decent amount of money, then you're bringing in, that's going to enhance the household.
But you are a woman and I am a man, and should I be making more than you? That's the gender roles.
You should be the sole provider in the home.
Okay.
And then if you want me to stay home and play my gender role, you know what I mean? And nurture the kids and help with the homework and do the cleaning and do the making the bed and making the curtains and all of this stuff, keeping everything dust free, then I need to be home all day and food cooked and on the table and hot. And
so you're not going to work either?
No.
Okay, so
that's a woman's, no.
Okay,
according to the 70s, now that's the way that things were. The man went out, he made he
brought home the bacon.
Exactly, and we cooked it.
And you cook it, and you take care of the kids. And
correct.
And so what if we're driving, we're on a trip to, just say, I don't know, a place in Syracuse. Just say we both have been to Syracuse or to Niagara Falls.
Okay.
And so I've been there in the past without you, and you have been there several times in the past without me. Mm-hmm. And so it's late at night. We've been on the road. We're coming from New Jersey. And so, we're 3 hours in, but we're kind of, at a fork in the road. And so I have an idea about what is the best way to go, but you have an idea to because the way I want to go, that to be the longer way. Mm-hmm. And your way would be the shortcut, so to speak. Mm-hmm, and so we get into a discussion about, we're at the fork in the road, and honey, this is the way I know to go. You go to the left, and you say, no, you go to the right. But if I go to the left, that's going to put at least another 45 minutes to an hour on the trip. Mm-hmm. So are you going to let me make that decision, or are you going to, assert yourself and say, no, let's do what's best and go to the right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to let you go to the left.
So you would let me do that?
You the man. You in the driver's seat. You listen, I'm going to sit there and I'm supposed to look pretty. That's all I'm doing, right? I'm in the passenger seat. I'm taking in the views. I'm looking at the stars because it's at night, like you said. Yeah.
So you may have to go to the bathroom. And you also know that if we choose your route.
That's okay. I'll hold it.
If we choose your route, and that there's a rest stop 15 minutes away, and then there may not, I don't even remember if there's a rest stop if we go my route. And so you would sit there?
Absolutely. Because you're the man. I'm not going to belittle your decision. I'm not going to take away anything from you by saying, no, let's go this way. I know this is the way. I know. You got this, babe. I got confidence in you.
Wow. Well, you see, I guess this is where I can drop my disclaimer, because right there, I don't really believe in gender roles. Okay. And so you're taking the position of pro-gender, and I'm taking anti-gender, because I think that whether as a man or a woman, that it would be foolish for me as the man to just based on the fact that I'm a man, we're going to take the longer route that would keep us on the road for 45 minutes to an hour longer, and you believe that you know a shorter route, not to mention you have to go to the bathroom, and you would not say anything?
Because you know what? I'm going to hear about it later on. If we had took my way, then we probably would have got there in the same amount of time. So to keep that from even occurring, and a wrinkle in the relationship, a wrinkle in the trip, because that could manifest itself a day or two later. Oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing now. So what should we have for lunch? I don't know what to order. You know what I mean? So no, I'll sit there.
Wow. See, so what do you think about well, let me ask you this. Do you see a man and a woman as equal in a marriage, a relationship? Do you see, like, when I say equal, meaning, is the man more valuable than the woman in a relationship?
In what context?
I'm saying more valuable. It's like
valuable as far as
who means more to the relationship. If somebody's about to shoot us, who should take the bullet, the man or the woman?
The man. Because you say, I got to nurture the kids now.
All right. But I know how to hug them and change. I know how to change some diapers too, man.
The nurture is different from a mother than a father.
Oh, that's what they say, but that's a different podcast. So
write that one down.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm asking, is like who? Well, let me just put it a different way, because in America, no less, even today, from the 50s, 60s, going back to the establishment of the United States as a civilization, the man was always more valued in the relationship.
I get it. Yeah.
Right. So, because the man was
across the board.
Yeah, period. Because men wrote the laws.
Right,
they make the rules.
Right.
So, the golden rule, those who have the gold rule. So, right?
Heard that one.
So,
I like that.
So the man rules, and the man has determined that the man would be the more valuable of the two, because the woman, you just taking care of the kids. You're not making any money. Now the kids are important. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about that man's perspective when when things were established, civilization, back to colonialism and all those kind of things. So I'm asking you is, do you see yourself as, when I say more valuable, like just as, are you an equal partner? Do you see yourself as an equal partner?
I am. 50%. Absolutely.
So, but as an equal partner, then you don't mind being reduced to gender roles, because in my mind, the whole idea of gender roles sort of, that whole, you do this and I'll do that. And like the man gets to go out the house, right? Because I'm going to work and you home with the kids, and I know how tough that is. But now, babe, I've been working all week, so now I need to go to happy hour just to let off some stress. And I know you home with the kids. I'll be there. Don't cook for me, but I'm coming. So now I get to go out, with my boys and by the way, there might be some of the secretaries there from the office, but I don't need to share that with you. You just need to know that I need to get out because I've been working all week. And so you do understand, don't you?
Of course not.
Well,
of course not. That would be a situation where we would call in a mother-in-law or a father-in-law and said, hey, could you watch the kids? And we're going to go out just for a few minutes and just, grab some appetizers and a couple drinks or whatever with my coworkers.
Amanda, are you hearing me? I am the man, and I said, Amanda,
that would apply then, not now.
But Amanda, I want you to listen to me as the man.
And I don't feel like it's a reducing myself to a gender role. I don't feel like it's a reducing. I feel like it's a compromise, and I feel like that it should be communicated and discussed between the two of you to say, hey, listen, you get home first, you cook. If I get home first, I'll cook.
Okay.
I washed clothes this morning. Could you throw the clothes in the dryer? You know
when
what
you
I mean?
say get home first, because
because
you had said that earlier that you wouldn't be working.
Right.
So now you want
working.
Wait, so now you want to work?
No.
I know you don't want to work too, and you have all of this mouth, and now you want to work. Hey,
I'm saying today. That applies to today. But then if I was home, the house would be spick and span.
We
so
need to have it in the
anything to
proper
do.
context so the audience know. Are you working here or are you not working?
If it's applied, if it's being said for the 60s and the 70s, then I'm not working.
No, we're talking 20. Yeah, let's talk
2022.
about. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm working because you know what? If the more in the household, the better.
Okay. So let me ask you this then. So if you're working, what are your gender roles? Are you still doing the housework?
You're still taking out the garbage. I'm going to do most of the cooking. I'm going to do the majority of the cleaning because I can spot clean and make sure everything is good, you know.
So you think you can do that better than me and I'm the man?
Yes, of course.
But when you say "of course," like where do you get these ideas from? Like, of course you can do it.
I think we're innately programmed to just be that. I'm not going to say OCD because I don't want to offend anybody, but I think we are a little more anal, if you will.
Who, women?
Yes, with cleaning.
Okay.
With cleaning, because guys will be like, you know, and dust. They'll take a dust cloth, and wipe, and they're gone. We're picking stuff up and we're wiping it.
That's not true. Let me tell you a little bit about me. Let me tell you a little bit about Dr. Rob. And I've said this before. I used to have my own apartment in the Bronx, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
And I said this not too long ago on the podcast that this is my favorite time of year. September, the fall. Mm-hmm. You know, my birthday is in September, and the seasons are changing. It's football season. Yeah. The holidays are coming. And so when I lived in the Bronx, right, I used to take that first week of September off so that I can clean my apartment, and I used to declare war on the roaches. Okay, I declared that, and that means I took all of the plates and dishes out of the cabinets, and I had this super strong, none of this phony roach spray where you spray them now and they get bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I had the stuff that kill them dead.
Took them out.
Yeah, you wake up in the morning and it'd be thousands of bodies all over the floor. You know what I'm saying? I had to call in FEMA to get all the roaches up off the floor.
Legs bent.
Yeah, you call that what, a disaster? It was a roach disaster. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a clean and neat guy. So where do you get this idea that men, you know, we don't pay attention to cleaning? Is that just because we're a man, or is that attached to this whole gender role thing? Okay,
so answer me this question first. What is the percentage you think of men that would do and that do or did that at one point in their life? What's the percentage, did you think?
You know, that's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. So, but just because they haven't done it doesn't mean that they're sloppy or, don't pay attention to dirt. But I would have to agree, because I have been to some of my married friends' home, and you could see that the husband wasn't helping. It was clear that the husband was not helping.
Right.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
So then you're saying that women overall, you believe they pay more attention to cleaning
details? Yes.
You know, my wife thinks she cleans better than me. You know, it's not clean unless she cleans it. Ain't that a blip? It's not clean unless she cleans it. That's terrible. That's terrible. So I'm going to step aside and let a promo in, and we're going to pick up this discussion on the other side of the break, Amanda. And I just want you to know that you are pressing my buttons here, Amanda.
Relationship Readiness Life and Work Preparedness Services, the place you come to for coaching, consulting, and counseling in life, love, and work. We are a multi-purpose service organization that will coach you up, educate, guide, and motivate you to succeed. We provide management training and consulting services for all businesses in the areas of employee relations, unionized employees, progressive discipline, the annual review process, and emotional intelligence to develop effective leaders for your organization. And our relationship counseling services for individuals, couples, groups show you how to become relationship ready with improved self-esteem, resilience, and self-awareness. To learn more about our programs and services, please contact Robert T. Gardner Jr. by email at changeagentrtg@gmail.com or request a meeting for a free 1-hour consultation at relationshipreadiness.org. Thank you, and let's go back to Station BOB.
All right, welcome back. So we're sitting here having this discussion, Amanda and I, about gender roles, and we're just trying to figure out, where we stand on gender roles. So, part of, I think, gender roles, part of that comes with a certain amount of male dominance and female submissiveness. So where are you on that? My question to you is, do you like a dominant man? Is that attractive to you? And are you okay with being submissive, to this dominant man?
I'm absolutely 100% okay with being submissive to a dominant man if he's giving me healthy domination.
Woo! What?
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I've never heard that before. What?
Well,
hold on. What is healthy domination?
That's when he lets me know and he shows me that where he's leading the relationship and where he's leading us is a healthy place. Then I'm going to be more than submissive. And he has to be, listen, if you dominate me, then you better be submitting to the Lord. I'm just saying. If you submitting to the Lord, okay. Then that's a whole nother thing. You got my submissive all day. Then I'm going to say, I'm going to tug your coattail when we on our way to Syracuse. And I'm going to say, baby, sweetie, maybe we might want to go to the left.
Okay, honey. Mm-hmm. I sound like a woman, right? Okay.
No, he ain't gonna say that. He gonna say, "Well, I was thinking about that anyway. I was thinking about the left would be the best decision." You right, and you know what? You right too, babe.
Oh, so you kind of savvy. you be massaging the ego and the whole thing. So let me ask you this: so, do you think for a woman, and we're still in the whole gender role mode? So, do you think for a woman to be submissive, is it easier to be submissive if the man asks you to be, like he says, I prefer a submissive woman, or is it better to be submissive if, like you said, if the man is dominant in a healthy way? Like if I say, Amanda, I'm a traditional type of man. I believe in the gender roles, for each gender. Although I have some flexibility, I'll cook from time to time, but I prefer, a submissive woman. I just find that to be sexy. So if your man is asking you to be submissive, is that an easy transition for you versus him just being, as you said, what you said, healthy
domination.
Yeah. So
healthily dominate.
If a man asks you to be submissive, where you going with that?
Then I'm gonna, if your words ain't lining up with your actions, then that's gonna cause me to say, okay, now we need to have a little talk. Okay, because you're asking me to be submissive, and that's something that's going to come automatically when I see your actions.
Oh, okay. So right. But that would be, I think, an ideal way, because you're feeling a connection.
Correct.
You believe you're in good hands.
Yes.
And so you could just, you could live out that whole gender role. I'm going to, take care of the kids and wash the dishes and all of that kind of stuff because I feel I'm in a comfortable place.
Correct.
But I'm not asking you to be in a comfortable place. I'm asking you to be submissive to me because 1, I'm a man. 2, that's how my mother was. 3, that's what I'm asking you. And I might be telling you if you take too long. So what's the problem?
Well, now see, that whole conversation would have to be had during the engagement process.
Wait, you mean when we making love?
And
is it because they say pillow talk is powerful?
Of course not.
If I'm knocking the back out there, then I need you to be more submissive. What you gonna say in response to that?
Nope.
Oh my God! So you gonna mess up the moment? You gonna just mess up the?
Shut it down.
What?
Shut it down.
Amanda. Whatever happened to the gender roles? You're not. First of all, you done said too much.
It's said too much according to what? As
per
what?
The gender roles. I'm the man.
Okay.
And I don't want to hear too much from you. That's part of it.
Yeah, well,
you share a thought, but
that's not a gender role. That's an ego issue.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, remember, I'm a dominant man because my father was dominant.
He gonna know not to go that route.
What?
He gonna already know not to go that route. If he's that dominant and it's healthy, he gonna know what healthy already is. He's gonna already know what that is.
So if it's healthy dominance, that means you're gonna push back. You're gonna talk back to your man, Amanda. Are you telling me you're gonna talk back to your man?
If it's healthy dominance, then that man got a hot meal every time he come through that door when he come home.
Listen, that's the word of the day.
Meal.
Healthy dominance.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Healthy dominance. Wow.
Debate gate. You heard it here first.
All right. No, I'm feeling that. So, if you have healthy dominance, then the gender roles kind of just take care of themselves, right?
And also, he doesn't have to assert anything. His actions are going to automatically have me. I'm not, and some women may get a little upset with me, but they're going to automatically have me fall in line.
Wow.
They're going to automatically say, you know what?
So what's falling in line? What does that include? That sounds pretty interesting.
To me, falling in line means, you know what? Have the house on point.
Okay.
Have my temple on point.
Your temple?
The physical body.
Okay.
Have whatever it is needs that I think he may have already taken care of, already addressed.
All right. So I'm the man. I'm providing healthy dominance. So, I call you from work. Hey, babe, what's happening?
Hey.
All right. So listen, I'm kind of hungry, and when I get home tonight, I want you in my bed by 8:15. Never mind dinner. I don't have appetite for food. I want you in my bed by 8:15. I don't care what you're doing, but that's where you need to be when I walk through that door.
8:13. Done.
Woo! Fellas, y'all hear that? Y'all better. What? Y'all better check Amanda out a bit. I don't believe this.
I'm just saying because it's
hold on. I say 8:15. You in the bed by 8:13.
What?
Wow.
So I'll clap on, clap off.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Fellas, y'all need to check Amanda out. She doing it. So let me ask you this. I'm going to spin this around. I want to just see your take on this.
Okay.
So I think, we get it that you down with the gender roles, especially if the man, I think, and you make a good point because what happens with this whole gender roles, there are times when the man is not on point and the man doesn't have healthy dominance, but the man still wants the best, like, like the man wants the woman to be all that she's supposed to be, you know, within the purview of her gender roles, and also be submissive just based on the fact that I'm a man, never mind healthy dominance. So I think you make a great point. And I'm going to give you that, you know, because as I said, I'm not for gender roles. I'm more like, you know, I believe that gender roles sort of promote men and diminish women to some degree. And so my idea of a marriage, a relationship is more that we a team. And so what say you to the team effect? Because I'm going to give you that. One for Amanda.
Give it up.
I can't believe this. 2 weeks on the podcast and she already won a debate.
Bing.
What's up with that? I say it's time for a pink slip. What say you to that?
Uh-oh.
What say you to that?
Dr. Rob.
So you're telling me that y'all are all for Amanda. That's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna give you that.
Okay.
But let me
very
just ask you as we, you know, come to a close. I'm for the team approach that, you know, let's take that idea. We're on our way to Syracuse, and we come into a fork of the road, and you know your way. You've taken that route in the past without me, and I've taken my route in the past without you, and your route is 45 minutes. You know, it's a 45-minute shortcut. And so we're at that point, we're driving and we're trying to make a decision. I'm the type of individual where I believe if my woman, if her idea is better than mine, then we're taking the best idea. Okay. That's where I'm not into getting in the way of, you know, my wife's dreams or aspirations. You know, I'm full throttle support. And I just really, that whole notion of gender roles, you know, that's just I think when it was out in the, you know, the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, so on, it probably had, you know, some significance or meaning because, you know, back, you know, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, the man went out with the buckshot rifle and killed the animal. And he was that guy, you know, you know, and I guess he had the courage to do that. That's just the way it was. And so the woman stayed home and, you know, cleaned the cabin and cooked the buffalo and all of those type of things. But I think, you know, in society today, like women still earn less than men. Like, what is that all about? We're doing the same job and women earn less than men. And to be honest with you, I mean, we still haven't had a woman president, a female president.
Right.
And so this whole idea of gender roles and who should be first, I'm just saying, I think we are all born from the womb of our mothers, and we're all gonna die. Okay, so who is to say that, you know, the man should be above or the woman should be behind the man or play a more submissive role? I mean, and I agree with you. I think did I just say I agree with her? Oh my God!
You did. Y'all heard it.
I must be on something. What you put in that bottle of water you gave me? Okay.
Truth serum.
Yeah. That's funny. Amanda, you killing me there. So I'm going to say again, I agree with you with the whole healthy dominance, although I'm not into that, you know, I don't try to dominate a woman. But what I'm saying is I like the idea that if that's what a man wants, then that's what he should give in order to get that. As opposed to just because he's a man and is not providing healthy dominance because he saw his father, you know, be too aggressive and maybe to some degree even abusive with his mother, and his mother was submissive and he saw that his father got results in that way. And so that looks like, hey, that was easy.
Right.
So of course,
one would adopt that as a man, say, yeah, that's what women are supposed to do, because not only did I see my mother do that, but I also saw my grandmother do that. You know what I'm saying?
Generational, yes.
So the whole dominance, women being submissive, it's kind of skewed, if you will.
Yes.
But if it could be healthy, I'm with that. I mean, I'm not into dominating women, or I'm not that type of dude.
Right.
I'm just saying, though, if you're in that type of relationship, I think that's really, really, I couldn't have put it a better way. Healthy dominance. I mean, damn. I'll be coming on the podcast trying to take over and everything. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, this just might be Amanda's last podcast. Nah, I'm just joking. Amanda, you all that. You got healthy dominance. You notice she's dominating Dr. Rob here. You know what I'm saying? But
Healthy dominance.
Yeah, healthy dominance. I like that. So I'm going to give you that. That was really, really good. So you're with the role, the gender roles. But tell me what you think about the team player, before we wrap it up.
Okay. I think team playing is a good thing as well, because, there's many, football, since you're a football fan, you have many players on the team, and everybody plays a different role. So you may have 3 or 4 that'll play a running back, or 3 or 4 that'll play a tackle or whatever. Then you still have a position to play. So if you're not playing your position according to the strategy of winning, then the game is lost.
Wow. Okay.
So, you know what I mean?
So with your idea or your notion or feelings about gender roles, do you feel, would you be comfortable in a team playing type of, suppose a man didn't want to dominate you, like, he didn't actually, just say he says, well, I'm not into, dominating my woman and gender roles. Would you be attracted to a man like that?
Yes. Yes, I would. But and he expressed to me that team playing was the thing for him. Then let's go. Let's make it work.
Okay.
Let's make it work. There's many ingredients in a cake.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean?
But all cakes ain't good.
All cakes aren't good, and all cakes have different ingredients.
Okay.
So whatever particular cake you're trying to make, then you get the right ingredients for that, and you're going to have a great cake. It's going to taste good, look good, awesome, and satisfy the palate. Okay.
Wow. Well, you know what, Amanda, as I said, I'm going to capitulate to Amanda. You won that discussion for sure, that debate. Yes. And so let us know what you think. Next time we come up on this podcast, we're going to talk about love. Yeah, Love, love. Except what we want to talk about, or will be talking about, is what is, you tell them. We're talking black love, white love.
Okay. Is there a difference?
Oh, right. Is there a difference between black love and white love? And so we're going to discuss that at the next Amanda and Dr. Rob Debate Gate. Until we meet again, my friend, thank you for tuning in. It was a pleasure for us, and hopefully it was a pleasure for you too. And as I always say, love is an action, not a word, and it is not supposed to hurt. Until the next time we meet, peace.
As we wrap up this show, I hope this topic helped you to grow. And now you know a little bit more than you knew before. If you have any questions about this topic, please email me at changeagentrtg@gmail.com. See my website, relationshipreadiness.org, to learn more about my counseling, consulting, and educational programs related to life, love, and work. Finally, in the words of the late, great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., if I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word or song, if I can show somebody he is traveling wrong, then my living will not be in vain. Until we meet again, do the right thing when nobody is looking. Peace, beloved.